Hi guys, I'm Ashish and you're watching me on Medical Acme India. So guys, today's lecture is very special for those guys who have qualified ICMR JRF and for those who are going to apply in the kind of 2022 year. Okay, so guys, this is very important lecture and this is all about the cutoff 2021 of the ICMR JRF Life Sciences and about the steps that you should follow to activate your ICMR JRF. So what happened guys, when I have qualified the ICMR JRF, I was very hopeless. Why? Because no one was there to help me in activating my fellowship. So I have searched like videos on the YouTube to find someone who is giving like kind of guidance how to activate my JRF, but I didn't found. So guys, this lecture is very important for those guys who are going to apply and who have qualified and who are going to activate their fellowship. Okay, so guys, there are two things. First is the appearing candidate, that those who have not completed the MSc and those who have passed the MSc. Okay, for those who have passed the MSc, they have to complete the procedure at once. Okay, if you are like kind of in PhD, then you are going to activate as soon as possible, and for those guys who are in the like kind of MSc, then you have to wait and you have to complete few parts of this step. Okay, so for those guys who are in appearing and for those who are in a kind of PhD or a completion of the MSc, for those for the PhD running candidates, you have to complete the full procedure, but for the MSc qualified and MSc doing, that is they have not joined anywhere, for the PhD, for those who candidates have to do some part of the steps. Okay, so let's discuss how it goes. Okay, so first about the cutoff. First, the exam date was on the 12th of September 2021. It was delayed. Okay, generally what happens, it happens in the exam like kind of in July, but this time happened in 12 September. So for those guys who are going to appear in 2022, please don't think that this is again going to be in September. It will be in the month of July only. Okay, so guys, result, generally what happens, ICMR gives the result in 25 days, but you can see that almost 2 months have taken place for giving the result, publishing the result. So it was a high time. Generally what happens, if September 2nd week was exam, then October 1st week should be the result day. Okay, but this not happened this year, but generally what, I don't know why, but this, ultimately the thing is the pandemic. The excuse is the pandemic. So guys, cutoff. About cutoff, general you can see 67.0%, AWS and OBC 60.80%. So guys, those who are like kind of much queries I was getting from the students, that sir, can I get the EWS certificate? So for those guys, I have strongly recommended that please you should have EWS if you are going to you have not kind of trouble in making that. So guys, please, if you are a EWS candidate, please go for it. You can see that 7% or 6 to 7% difference is there, and that is almost kind of 9-10 marks. 9-10 marks is a high thing. Okay, so guys, please, if you are EWS, please get it. Don't be lazy. Okay, so for OBC it is 60.80, and for SC that is 53.00, for and ST 50.40, and for PWD it is the 50.0. What happens, 50% you have to cross separately also in this like kind of section A and section B. Section A में 25 marks से above you should have, and in the section B 37.5 marks से above you should have. Why? Because 50 and 75 marks are there in the section A and section B respectively. So 50% separately you have to cross, and combinedly also you have to cross the 50%. So the PWD candidates have the cutoff of 50.0%. Okay, so this is kind of all about the cutoff. So let's go ahead and see the changes. What are the changes you have seen in the kind of result? So yes, changes were there, and that is detrimental to the general group. So it is a disappointing thing for the general group. Why? Because what happened this time, merit list has the candidates who are like kind of SC, ST reservation quota wale bhi, they were in the merit list. Generally what happened in the previous year, general were general, and the merit list may only those candidates were there who are general. Okay, so separate merit list was for the general, for the OBC, for the SC, for the ST, everyone. But this time this was not the thing. Okay, suppose there is kind of 126 seats are there, then you should have 63 seats for general, plus general me including the EWS. But this time that has not happened. if you are going to see the result, then you will see that 47 candidates were there in the merit list, in which the SC, ST, OBC, EWS, all the candidates were there. Okay, and 13 candidates were from the EWS. So 47 plus 13, that is around 60. So it is a much kind of disappointing thing for the general that in those 47 candidates who have qualified for the general candidate, okay, their SC, ST, EWS and OBC students were also there. So day by day what is going on, the general seats are getting restricted or constricted, you can say. So this is a very disappointing thing. Yes, merit list was there, and for category 1, this is also the disappointing thing for everyone. What happened in the previous years that there were two categories, category 1, category 2. So only 126 students have qualified the ICMR JRF 2021. So there were only single merit list that was for the category 1. I don't know what is the mystery behind they are not publishing the category 2, but they are saying that the 126 students have only qualified the ICMR JRF 21. So this is the reason they are giving, but I don't think this is the reason only. Okay, they are generally, they want key only category 1 students are there, should be there. Okay, so category 2 they collapsed basically. So let's talk about the summary. If you have qualified, then please watch from here to that. So guys, what happened? Summary of the states for activation. First, what happened? 11th of November you have got the result. Okay, then they are saying that soft copy of your documents for eligibility criteria, basically for all appearing and passed, to send to the mail address, that is pal.mahindra90@gmail.com. okay, and the subject, that is the title of the email, should be attention ICMR JRF 2021 candidates roll number, that should be there. So this will be the title of your kind of email address, email that is going to be sent at the pal.mahindra90@gmail.com. So guys, basically this is the first thing that you have to send by the 26th of November. They have given the date also, 26th of November. By 26th of November you have to send all your documents, caste certificate, everything. I'm going to show you list of the document that you have to send basically. So that deadline is 26th of November. Okay, so guys, you have to send all the documents, then you will get the award letter after verification within month via mail and also via post to your permanent address. Okay, then what happened? Documents for activation, both hard copy and soft copy. This is the thing that only PhD students, if you have you are enrolled in the PhD or you are pursuing PhD, then only you have to do this thing, the activation process. Otherwise, if you are MSc doing or MSc passed but not enrolled as a PhD student, then you should stop at this stage, that the soft copy of your documents should be sent at the mail address and get the award letter. Award letter is the important thing, and the award letter, date of the award, expiry of the award letter is written in the award letter. Okay, so before that you have to activate your fellowship basically. So then what happens, if you have sent the activation documents, then they will send the sanction letter to you via mail and to your guide also. Hard copy and soft copy, both the copies will be sent to the guide and to you also. Okay, so guys, basically what happened to you, to you they are not sending, they are sending just to the guide, and from the guide you can like take a print. Okay, but you will get through the mail. Show that to your institute research office, those sanction letter you have to show in the institute and the research office, basically account section, and then what they do, they will send you by the monthly basis. Okay, so they will give the amount, the total amount for the PhD 5 years, for the 2 years of JRF and for 3 years of SRF. They will give first 6 months of salary to the research section, or you can say the account section of your institute. Then again you have to mail them the money has been consumed. Then they will give the amount of 6 months, and then 1 year beyond 1 year, and after 1 year, every 1 year you have to send them the feedback, that is the progress report, annual progress report, what you have done in the PhD. So after giving the progress report, you will get the amount of the next year. Okay, so this was all about the summary of the steps of the activation. Let's look about the activation eligibility. Suppose what happened, MSc students you are, and you have not got kind of 55%, then what happened? If you are a general candidate, you are not eligible for ICMR JRF. Again, if you are SC/ST and PWD candidates and you have not got 50% in your MSc, if you are like in the appearing, then again you are not going to be eligible in the ICMR JRF activation. If you have no valid caste certificate, then you are not going to be again eligible. So this is the thing that is about the mail address. Here the second step, soft copy, they only want to review all these things, but if you are appearing candidate, then they are not going to give you the award letter. Suppose if they have given the award letter, you are not going to get the sanction letter basically. Okay, so guys, let's move ahead, and these are documents which you have to send by 26th of November. This is for all the students who have qualified ICMR JRF. You have to send till 26th of November. Caste certificates, very important. The mandatory thing I have started. Okay, so guys, qualifying exam, mark sheet, and passing or provisional or degree. Mark sheet should be there, passing or provisional or degree, anything among these three. Okay, and graduation mark sheet, and again passing or provisional or degree. Not mandatory that you are going to give the degree only. Okay, so ICMR result with your name highlighted. This is optional, you can give. See what happens if you are going to give all the things together, and like kind of every step, if you are going to have a checklist. So what is this? Everything they want, you just send them. Do not give the opportunity that they are going to return your file. Okay, so this is the best thing, that you are from the safe zone from your side. Okay, so class 10 certificate or mark sheet for the date of birth, it is mandatory. ICMR JRF admit card, please send them, and Aadhaar card is optional. Okay, so guys, please 7 documents you send them. Okay, if you are going to send these 7 documents, I guarantee 7 means 2 here in the point 2 and point 3, they are additional 1 to 9 documents. If you are going to send them, I guarantee for the kind of return, they are not going to return your documents. They are not going to revert basically, or going to ask about the another additional things. Okay, so this is all about the documents for the second step, this second step, and this you have to send at the pal.mahindra90@gmail.com, and the title will be attention ICMR JRF 2021, and try to send all the documents further to this mail only. Okay, try to attach all the documents to this mail only. That will be kind of thing like easier for you and for them also. Okay, so that key, what are you up to and what is your status basically. So I have done my things, and I have activated my ICMR JRF in the first attempt, and this was very big thing for me. Why? Because many of my colleagues, they were getting like a revert back from the ICMR JRF like 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times also, but I have in one go activated my ICMR JRF. So this is the best thing, you have to be in the safe zone by that. This is this is in your hand only. Okay, please clear about the document, please send all the relevant documents to them, and don't give them opportunity to find any mistake, any gap in your documentation and kind of dialogues. Okay, so a document that should be sent as soft copy and 2 hard copies for activation. So what happened here, you can see that after completing the second step, you have got the award letter. Okay, now suppose after getting the award letter, after 6 months, 7 months, 1 year, you have enrolled yourself as the PhD student. Now the third step comes into existence. So here these documents you have to send. First is the award letter that you have got through the mail, and cover letter through proper channel, you, your guide, and HOD. Okay, first you sign, then guide will recommend, and then the HOD will sign. So this will be the cover letter format. If any format, if you are going to get from me, then please mail us. Don't hesitate in mailing me. Mail address is in the last slide, and also you can message me in the Telegram group. Okay, so application form ICMR format. Please don't give any format. ICMR format is exclusive. That is the kind of a special thing that the ICMR format is about. Okay, so ICMR format you have to give the application form and take all caution. This is very crucial thing, and all the basically the funda behind return is the thing they are the students basically make error in the application form only. So ICMR format first thing, and then do not do any mistakes, any whitener use, anything. Okay, so please avoid those things. HRE certificate issued from hostel section of your institute or dean office or registrar office or director office, anything, or principal's office. So anything but from hostel section or any the chief office from your institute. Okay, then the PhD appointment letter, registration certificate, and your I-card. Please send as much as documents you can. Please don't give them opportunity to send your documents back. Okay, so guys, 6th is joining report. This is again the ICMR format, and send all the documents in the 2 copies. Okay, if you are going to get if you are going to send these documents, please make 2 hard copies for all these documents, basically from 3 to 7, from 3 to 7, 3 to 8, basically from 3 to 8, please make 2 copies, 3 to 8, 2 copies. Okay, so guys, joining report in the ICMR JRF 2020, this is basically what, basically the date on which you are joining. This is kind of, you can say, slip. Joining report is kind of slip where you are going to clarify about your activation date and from when you are going to basically want the kind of fellowship. And then the 7 is the undertaking. Undertaking is basically what, if you are going to leave PhD in 6 months, then all the money you have to return. These kind of terms and conditions basically are written in the undertaking form. If you want these forms, then please mail me. Okay, because very few number will be there in the like kind of audience that will be kind of that have qualified the JRF and they need that. Okay, so please mail me, or you can do the message in the Telegram. So mandate form along with the cancel check. Basically mandate form is that form, and that will be from the institute, not your cancel check. Okay, all the account number should be of your institute's account office. Please mind it. Do not give the mandate form or fill the mandate form with your like kind of account number or the cancel check. Okay, this should be of the institute only, or you can say account officer or anything, that the account section basically. So resignation from the previous fellowship or salary, if you are working as a JRF, research assistant, SRF or anything, then you have to resign there, and then you have to send the resignation letter to the ICMR included in the documents. So these documents should be sent soft copy also and hard copy also. Okay, so the 10th thing is a detailed synopsis, proposal, project of your PhD work. Basically summary of the PhD work that you are going to propose in the 5 years. Okay, so title basically of your PhD thesis will be highlighted here. Okay, so title should be clear, please, like kind of, and that should be in the format of like kind of technical details and everything. That has the another kind of format. If you want these format, basically 10, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, basically 6. These 6 things should be in the ICMR format, otherwise they'll return your file. Okay, so please, if you are you have qualified and you want these things, please mail me. So next about plus previously sent. Previously sent means the second point. You have sent the documents at the pal.mahindra, then all those documents you have to send again. Why? Because most of the candidates activate their like fellowship after 1.5 years. Okay, so what happened in those time, basically what happened, they have forgotten these kind of things, or your file will be like kind of at the backward. So please send them hard copy also and soft copy also. Okay, so guys, which is the address where you have to basically send the document is this: to Sri Mahendra Singh Pal, Senior Technical Officer, ICMR, Ansari Nagar, New Delhi. This is the address where you have to send the hard copy of all these documents. This is for the PhD student. If you have enrolled yourself as a PhD, or if you are pursuing PhD and want to activate your fellowship, this is for you only. Okay, so guys, this was I think all about the ICMR JRF activation basically, and the cutoff also, and we have discussed about the kind of exam date and what were the demerits in this kind of result. Everything we have discussed. So guys, if any query you have, please interact me on the social media platform. I have given these media platform address here. And thank you so much guys for your kind attention, and please like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you have liked it, please hit the like button, and don't forget to hit the bell button, because sometimes people say that sir, I'm not getting the video. So this is the main reason that you are not hitting the bell button. Please hit the bell button, and please share as much as you can to the needy ones, because I have found basically void when I was basically searching about the ICMR activation. I have many troubles in like kind of activation of my ICMR JRF. So I don't think this confusion again happened to anyone else. So please guys, share this video. Thank you so much guys.